Welcome, Madam.
Thank you so much. My name is Catherine Wamalwa. I'm the Human Resource Manager of African Institute for the entire institution. That is the central management, where we have around 153 employees of this organization. So I'm in charge of their welfare. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Yes.
welcome.
Yeah.
Madam, I would like to know much about the visit. How did you choose to visit Nakuru, and what was the main agenda?
As an institution, we have a campus visit that is organized on a termly basis. Like last time, we had a visit here in Nakuru. So this kind of a visit is a follow-up visit to check on the issues that we discussed last time. And so far, so good, because I've seen most of the things that we promised our students and staff, they are on process. Some of them have been handled, and some of them we promised to handle in due course.
I would like to know, Madam Wamalwa, how you take Nakuru campus with your own view.
Thank you for that question. Now, when I came to Nakuru campus on the first encounter, I've seen an excellent environment with the students. They are satisfied with the environment, and I can see Nakuru campus going to extra heights, especially in this issue of nurturing quality. A sense of excellency, I can see from the students, the way they relay their issues, I can see they are moving to a greater height. Thank you.
Madam,
Yes.
there are many various issues that have been raised by the students.
Yes.
And pertaining the issues, I would like to, some are very important. For instance, they're about the libraries and the inadequate resources.
Yes.
I would like to know, and maybe you tell us much, maybe how should we expect the outcome of that?
Yeah, there are things that are going to be done immediately, and there are those that are long-term, which I promise that as central management, our focus is to address these issues because they are pertinent to the academic excellency of these students, especially on the issue of textbooks. I saw students raising it, and from the central management, we have a system of purchasing books on termly basis. So I want to promise the students that we are going to work on these issues, get back to them in the ones that can be done immediately. There are those that will take time. For example, they are long-term. But our promise is that we'll tackle these issues as they come. Thank you.
That's very much
Yes.
welcoming. Thank you, Madam.
Yes.
It was good being with you.
Thank you so much. And I want to wish Nakuru campus the best of it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back. It's me, June Chemtai, and I'm here with one of the members of the central management, and we're going to ask to be with him. Welcome to our interview.
Thank you so much, Chemtai.
Yes,
First of all, let me say you're very smart.
thank you.
Yes.
I would like to know your name and your stand.
Yes, my name is Nicholas Koech. I am the Chief Executive Officer, the CEO of African Institute of Research and Development Studies, Airads College. Airads College is the best college in this country. We are the leading college in the region, and I would say that Airads is a center of excellence, and that is where I come from. And I'm proud, and I'm a proud member of Airads.
Okay. I would like you to tell us more about now that you are the chief. Tell us about Airads.
Airads, African Institute of Research and Development Studies, is an institution that was established in 2006 in Eldoret. The main focus of the institution is we are in training, tertiary level training, or I would say post-secondary training. We train students in the level of artisan, certificate and diploma, and higher national diploma. We are examined by Kenya National Examination Council. What we also do is we have our main branch is in Eldoret, the mother campus of this institution. Airads Nakuru, where we are today, is actually the second campus to be established. That was in 2008. And I'm happy that I'm proud of this campus. Why? Because they are the best campus nationally, not only in Airads, but in the whole Republic, because our students in July examinations and November 2018 NEC exams, they scored over 95% pass rate. They had a pass rate of 95%. That means 95% of the students passed successfully, those who registered for exams. Yes.
That is very excellent.
Yes.
Bwana Chief, I would like you to tell us the main agenda of this visit to African Institute Nakuru campus.
Yes. The reason why we visited here, I come from the central office, and one of the main functions of the central office in Eldoret is we give support to our branches by coming to listen to the challenges that they are going through, so that we are able to address them on the ground. One of the other things, the reason why we came here is to also listen to students. We have a very clear student governance structure where the students have their body. They have a student union that is a bridge between the student body and the administration. And even before we come, all the issues that students face and the challenges and the issues that need to be addressed are normally raised through the student union leadership called Airads.
Yeah.
That is a student union of African Institute Organization Union, and they have leaders. They have their president, they have their chairman, they have their treasurer, they have their sports person, they have the education ministers, they have ministers. So those are the people who bring issues to the management of the campus, and then the management of the campus will escalate to the head office. And so one of the other reasons why we came here is to do what we call quality assurance. As an institution, one of our building blocks is we nurture quality. And we normally do quality assurance checks to ensure that all our campuses comply to the standards. Because I told you from the beginning that we are a world-class institution, we are a center of excellence. And for you to be a center of excellence, you must be the best in terms of quality. And we offer quality technical training, and we also do a lot of research and innovation. And that is one of the reasons why we came to ensure that the quality that we want is actually being implemented as it is supposed to do. So we've come to do that. Those are some of the issues that we've come to look at.
Bwana Chief, I would like you to tell us your own view of African Institute being majorly Nakuru town campus. Maybe there are many other differences between with them in Kericho, Eldoret. Tell us about the view of Nakuru.
Airads Nakuru, I would say that apart from all the Airads campuses being the best campuses in the region, in Kenya, I would say that other Airads Nakuru specifically, is a campus that has put a lot of importance on one, hard work. The students of Airads Nakuru, one, they are very disciplined, and we are very happy for that, because discipline is the first is the first component of succeeding in life. And some of the core values, our institution is anchored on the core values of one, hard work, excellence, integrity, corporate social responsibility, and innovative thinking. And I think what I'm happy about Airads Nakuru is it has actually taken those values very seriously, and that is the reason why we started by saying that Nakuru, for the last 2 exams, they have been the best campus. And that means they are hardworking, and they value a lot of excellence. And that is what I would say is unique about Nakuru. In other, like for example, even the interview that we are doing even now is you are a student, and that means that I think as a country, one of the things that we are looking at is coming up with training people to get the right skills for the market. Tomorrow, when you go to a radio station or a TV station, you already know what is happening. The fact that we are conducting an interview, this is what happens in the field. Journalists would go out there and meet people and talk to them, get their ideas, get information. That is what they do. They also write reports. After this, I want to believe you're going to go down and sit and compose a report.
Yeah.
And that is what journalists do, and that is what we are striving it in our institution. That is what we are looking for. And that is what I can say Nakuru has also taken it seriously. And we are happy about that. Yes.
Bona Chief, now that students have raised their issues,
Yes.
and your, I think, potentials, we need assurance from you also.
Yes.
For instance, there are some issues that are so much affecting the students, and you, as from your words,
Yes.
African Institute of Nakuru has always been performing well.
Yes.
But for now, we want assurance from you about the issues. For instance, about the library.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you very much. I would say that first I started by saying that we have a very clear student and management relationship and governance structure, and we take a lot of feedback, the feedback from our students very seriously, and we value those feedback. And the issues that have been raised in our meeting that we've just had with yourselves and the other students is that as the management, when we were having a meeting, I said that the other issue we said was you wanted the place to be opened up so that we can have a bigger hall. I think we've done that. You wanted academic trips, and I know for the last 3 months you've done a trip to Nairobi. You're doing another trip next weekend to Nyahururu, an academic trip. You're also planning another academic trip to Keroche and all that. And the other day you also did a trip to the judiciary. And those are what that is what we put as a component of our learning. The other things that we did is that we have a very clear procurement plan of procuring the books. Right now we have promised that as soon as your campus management sits down, they're going to give us a list of the books that the students require as raised in the meeting, and we are going to make an order, and I want to believe at least in a period of around 2 weeks the books should be in. We also said the equipments, we want to revamp more equipments in the journalism beyond even what we are using now, and that is what we are doing. So I would say that I am a person who believes in what we call Kaizen, or continuous improvement. There's always room for improvement. So we would want to work with that progressively, and I want to believe within no time we will be there.
Thank you very much, Mwada Chief. I would like you to give a word of encouragement maybe and to students of African Institute, and maybe to other students who would love to join African Institute. Give them an encouragement that African Institute is the best.
Correct. Now, I want to say to students of African Institute that I want to confirm to them first that they are in the right institution at the right time. This is the best institution in the country. A confirmation of that is our performance record. We've had a very having a pass rate of 95%, and I know you have even promised that you can even do better than that. So we are working towards getting 100% pass rate. But more importantly is that we are emphasizing on training that is outcome based, that is result oriented, and that emphasizes on quality and relevance. I want to confirm to you that you are in the right institution at the right time, and you just need to position yourself as a student to ensure that you get the best out of African Institute. Otherwise, from what we get from the field, from our students who've gone out, we have gotten a lot of positive feedback that students who go out there to work, they have a lot of skills. And that is what we are emphasizing in African Institute. And we know that that is what this country needs to develop. And for someone who wants to join us, if you want to train with the best, welcome to train with the best. And we promise that you will never regret your decision. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome again. With me here is one of the central management, and I would like him to introduce himself. Karibu.
I'm Wilson Rotich. I'm the General Manager, Academic Affairs, African Institute of Research and Development Studies of Airads.
Okay, welcome. I would like to know what the visit is all about.
The visit is all about quality assurance. Me, particularly in my department, I deal with training compliance as per the TVETA, because it's a regulation that some policies that need to be followed. And that's why we are here to be able to check and see whether all staff are following the required curriculum, if they are attending the classes, and if also the students are attending the classes and they are doing the right course as per what they were admitted for. Yeah.
I would like on your own preview, or on your own way, to tell us about how you view Nakuru.
Being the founding principal of this particular campus, in 2008, I was the one opening the campus, and I managed from 2008 to 2010 as the founding principal of this particular campus. So I think this particular campus has really grown, both in number of students, in terms of income, even in terms of the market, even from the student come from all the way from Samburu, Turkana, Narok. We have students from Nyeri, we have students even from as far as Machakos.
Yeah.
So which means that this region, this particular campus has really grown in terms of numbers, in terms of where the students are coming from. And that's why we are saying that we will be able to ensure that we support the campus to be able to be a world-class center in terms of TVETA training as we go along. Yeah.
Bona Manager, students have raised different issues pertaining maybe their places, what is bringing them down.
Yeah.
And African Institute has always been ahead in performance and academics.
Yeah.
But we would like to get the assurance from you about the issues that have been raised. For instance, there are some issues that are very, very important. For instance, the inadequate of resources, for instance, maybe about the libraries.
I think what I can assure you is that this campus will be able to ensure that we address each and every issue that students have been able to raise, from the issues of additional chairs, from the issues of additional space, from the issues of additional facilities like books, the library size. I think all these issues will be able to put as priority. And that's why we are saying that since we normally have, every 2 weeks we have a meeting to be able to budget on the priority areas. And we'll be able to, through this particular meeting, we'll be able to create a report and be able to come up with a comprehensive budget that will be able to address all issues pertaining to equipment, books in the shortest time possible. And that will, since this particular campus is a center of excellence, and that's why they have been able to record being the best campus in the year 2018, both in July and November exam. Recording over 90% is not a joke. And I think that is why we are here to be able to support the campus in terms of all perspectives. And will not be able to entertain any shortage in the shortest time possible. And that is our key focus as far as this particular visit is concerned. The key issue is to be able to see what is lacking in the campus as far as academic issues are concerned. And I think that will be able to be addressed through this particular forum that we are creating. In fact, we are calling it a student meeting because through student meeting we'll be able to get information from the source, not from the report from the campus management. And that's why we are here, to be able to address all those issues. Yeah.
That is so very promising. We want to thank you so much.
Yeah.
And being the central management, maybe you should give some, maybe a word of comfort to the students.
A word from?
Being the central management, maybe you should give a word of encouragement to the students.
My word of encouragement is that let's focus on our academics, and I think that is the reason why we are here as a students of African Institute Nakuru campus. And we have seen students going through the system. Students have been scoring distinction, and with the resources that we have, if we can be able to focus on our academics, I think we can still be able to attain our target of being a center of excellence, and all the students can be able to have 100% pass in the coming examination. And I want to wish all the best to July 2019 students in their exams. Otherwise, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.